Alright, what is good, everybody? So, here's the thing. If there's something you really like, and, a lot of people back in '08 thought, kind of flipped the page on me because basically in '08 I could kind of see that things were sort of off, like a little gimmicky, but everyone thought, you should really put your best foot forward and go ahead with it because basically what everyone's going to remember is just that, of whether or not you put yourself forward. And at the end of it, because I had experience that everything was so off, that right now, today, I don't know, I might be one of the few who made it through, but just because of that. So what I was trying to say was, the whole thing about, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I knew in my mind that even if everyone made it out of that people were going to have resentment of, that whole thing, because everyone was like, just go ahead, do it. No one will think anything of it later, because everyone will remember it a certain way. And I thought people were just doing some scandalous stuff, thinking that, no one would remember it later, and then at the end of it, too, I thought, that's what's going to be awkward, is you're sitting there in the room with somebody and you did something back when, you thought you were, again, the best of the situation, and then you're in the room with that person, and how awkward it would feel to have them be the same person and then remember exactly what happened. So, I don't know, the way the government wants to put it is, as people think in their mind, that can't be the same person, then that's somebody else. And in reality, it's the same exact person. It's just that they remember that particular moment where you got the better of them. And that's the thing that, that's why I kind of stepped away from the whole thing in '08, because at the end of it, I knew it was going to be something like that. But that's because I've been around longer, and eventually I was able to remember from where I knew this from, or where maybe the other had coincided with me. And then at the end of it, too, it's I was trying to see if, if that person could remember back or revert back to a point where this was a reality. Because at the end of it, other people can't do that because they have to refer back to that 1 year, '08. But whereas maybe me and the other person in question can think beyond that because we existed before then. So that's kind of the weird part of that. Anyway,